Imagine a battlefield. What do you see? Charging soldiers, clashing steel, the chaos of war unfolding before your eyes? Now look closer, past the fury, past the blood and sweat, beyond the immediate violence and turmoil. What's beneath it all? The ground itself, the terrain, the very earth that bears the weight of history. It's not just a stage. It's a player, an active participant in the drama of conflict. Terrain dictates tactics. It shapes destiny. It influences every move, every decision. History's greatest battles, they weren't just won on courage. They were won on the strategic use of the land. They were won on hills, rivers, and mud, the very elements that make up the battlefield. From ancient times to modern warfare, the land itself has played a decisive role in the outcome of conflicts. It has been a silent yet powerful force. Understanding the terrain, its advantages, and its limitations has been crucial for military strategists throughout history. It has often been the difference between victory and defeat. In this exploration of epic terrain, we'll delve into two pivotal battles, the Battle of Hastings and the Battle of Gettysburg. These battles exemplify how terrain can turn the tide of war. 1066. England, a land of rolling hills and ancient forests, where the fate of a nation is about to be decided. William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, sets his sights on the English throne. Ambitious and determined, he prepares his forces for a monumental clash. His opponent? The newly crowned King Harold. A seasoned warrior, Harold is ready to defend his kingdom at all costs. Their armies collide at Hastings. The air is thick with tension and the sound of clashing steel. But this is no ordinary fight. This is about survival, about legacy, about who will rule England. The stakes couldn't be higher. The crown of England hangs in the balance. Harold chooses his ground carefully. Atop a steep ridge, he positions his forces strategically. His Saxon soldiers form a shield wall, a nearly impenetrable barrier. They stand firm, ready to repel any attack. William's Norman army, with cavalry and archers, faces an uphill battle, literally. The steep incline is a formidable challenge. The terrain itself favors the English. The high ground offers a significant advantage. Norman attacks are slowed, their charges losing power climbing the slope. Exhaustion sets in. The battle rages for hours. Saxon lines hold, then a mistake, a critical error that changes everything. A rumor spreads that William is down. Confusion and chaos ripple through the ranks. A section of the Saxon line breaks ranks, pursuing the fleeing Normans. Big mistake, the disciplined formation is lost. The Normans turn, exploiting the gap. The shield wall crumbles, Harold falls. The tide of battle shifts dramatically. The high ground that was his strength, now a trap. The battle is lost, and with it the fate of England is sealed. Fast forward to 1863, the United States is in turmoil, a nation divided against itself. America is engulfed in civil war, brother against brother, state against state. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania becomes a turning point, a small town that will forever be etched in history. Union and Confederate armies clash in a battle that will decide the fate of a nation. The stakes couldn't be higher. The terrain here is key. Every hill, every stone wall, every wooded area becomes a strategic point. Rolling hills, stone walls, and wooded areas become battlegrounds within the battleground. Nature itself plays a role in the conflict. Little Round Top, Cemetery Hill, Devil's Den. These aren't just names on a map, they are the high ground, offering strategic advantages. They are the high ground, offering strategic advantages. Control these, and you control the battle. Control these, and you control the battle. The high ground is everything. Day 1, the Confederates attack. They push the Union back through Gettysburg. The Union, however, secures the high ground south of town, a crucial decision. This high ground will be their stronghold. On day 2, the Confederates assault the Union flanks. Brutal fighting at Little Round Top and Devil's Den. The Union holds barely. The Union holds barely. The terrain, while offering cover to both sides, favors the Union defenders. Day 3, Pickett's charge. A desperate gamble by the Confederates. Across an open field, they charge into Union lines. A massacre. The open terrain leaves them exposed, slaughtered by Union artillery and rifle fire. Gettysburg is a Union victory. The Confederacy dealt a blow they'll never recover from. The landscape of fate has been forever altered. These battles, separated by centuries, teach us a timeless lesson. Geography matters. At Hastings, the steep ridge gave the English the initial advantage. At Gettysburg, it was the Union's hold on the high ground that proved decisive. But it's not just about hills and valleys, it's about understanding how the land itself can be used. How a forest can conceal troop movements, how a river can become a barrier or a death trap. Military leaders who grasp this, who can read the terrain like a book, gain a crucial edge. The battles we've discussed are just two examples of the countless times terrain has influenced history. From the ancient Greeks at Thermopylae to the D-Day landings on the beaches of Normandy, the land itself has played a crucial role. To truly understand history, we must understand its geography. We must see the battles through the eyes of the soldiers who fought them. Feel the mud beneath their feet, the wind in their faces. Only then can we appreciate the true impact of terrain on the course of human events. So next time you think about a historical battle, remember this: it wasn't just fought by armies, it was fought on the very ground itself.